Hey everyone, it's Dave from Dave's Ohio Barbecue. Bacon, little smoky sausages, and some brown sugar. What's not to love? Stick around. So recently was the beginning of the NFL season, and I'm a big Browns fan, although they really screwed the pooch on the first game, but hopefully they'll get better. Who knows? I was looking for, some sort of appetizer, snacky food to make. Went online, did some searching, and I found a lot of recipes that involve those little smoky cocktail wieners, whatever the hell you want to call them, those little beef franks, but the ones that are kind of smoked sausages. And I happen to have a pack of those left over from Christmas in my freezer, so I was like, what can I do with this? So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking these, wrapping them in bacon, covering them with brown sugar. It's a really simple process. First thing you do, get yourself a pack of good bacon. Center cut probably works better than anything else. I cut it into 3 sections because it doesn't really need to be that long to wrap around the little smoky sausage, and that's what we're going to be doing. So cut it into thirds. I took 2/3 of it and put it in the fridge so it would stay cold. And then I just take a piece, I wrap it around the little smokies, and then I'm going to put it on one of these metal kebab skewers that I have just to kind of hold everything in place. So I keep packing them up, putting a certain amount on each one. Make sure that the bacon is secure. You don't really want it flopping off. You don't want it, uncurling. Make sure it goes through the 2 sides of the bacon and holds it on there really good. So what I'm going to do here is, on the recipes I've read, a lot of people put these directly on parchment. Some people put them on foil. I'm actually going to put them on a wire rack. I want any drippings from the bacon to fall down below the sausages. That way I can get a crispier bacon on it. I really want that crispy outer shell on these things. That I think really helps with it. So I put it on this wire rack. And then you'll see I've got 4 sticks here and then 1 stick with some leftover hot dogs. I didn't have as much bacon as I needed to get them all wrapped up. I'm going to do half of them the traditional way, or at least the way that I've seen most people do it. I'm going to put them down on the wire rack and I'm just going to sprinkle them with brown sugar. I spread them apart a little bit, that way the bacon can get crisp all the way around. If you push them all up together, chances are you're going to get sort of like that, wet spot on the bacon where it just stays rubbery and it doesn't crisp up very well. If you don't have any of these kebab skewers, by the way, just use toothpicks and put them on individually. That works just as well. So sprinkle it with brown sugar. There's really not an amount. If I said for 2 sticks here, I'd say maybe it's 1/4 cup. I mean, it's really not that much sugar, just enough to kind of coat the tops of it. And the other 2 skewers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush them first with maple syrup, and then I'm going to sprinkle them with maple sugar. I'm doing sort of a maple variety on it. I really like that a lot. And I'm also going to do that on just the bare little smokies as well. To cook them today, you can cook these any way you can get a consistent heat. You can put them in the oven at 350. I'm going to put them out on my pellet smoker. Hopefully the smoke from the pellets will give it just that little bit extra flavor. I'm going to set it at 350 and let it work its way up to temperature. First thing I did on my smoker, since my grill grates weren't perfectly clean, I have this grill mat that you can put down. It's meant for like barbecue grills, but I'm going to put this down so I can put my tray right on top of it so it doesn't get the bottom of my, my baking sheet all dirty. So I put it on. Now, this is going to be, depending on what kind of bacon you have, it really depends how long you're going to cook it. I planned on cooking this for about 40 minutes, but when I got to the end of 40 minutes, it was still had a little bit of that soft, chewy bacon quality. So I let it go for about another 5 more minutes, and that seemed to do the trick. So what you need to do is set it for maybe a half an hour and then check. If it doesn't look crisp, put it back in for a longer time. Different ovens, different cookers, and different bacon are going to give you different results. So just kind of play it by ear and get the desired, doneness that you want. And that's it. Take them off, let them cool, because that brown sugar especially is like molten lava. If you try to even touch it with your fingers, it will melt to you like something fierce. Don't do it. Just let them cool for a while. I bring the rack in, I let them sit for about 10 minutes, and then I pulled them off the kebabs, and we'd enjoyed them while our football team was getting their rear ends handed to them. Any sort of dipping sauce you want with this, I find it goes really nice with the honey mustard, but sky's the limit. Whatever you like dipping your little smoky sausages in, that will be good. And that's it. The perfect salty and sweet, game day tailgating kind of snack. I'm going to take this video and I'm going to put it in a playlist, by the way, with some other chicken wings and some pork belly burnt ends and things that I made that are perfect for tailgating. So look for that list if you're ever looking for the perfect game day snacks. I'm going to start building a list of those. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Dave's Ohio Barbecue. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button and press the little bell next to it. That way, anytime I make a new video, you'll get a notification that it's out so you can go watch it. And if you have any comments or anything you want to leave behind, questions especially, leave them down below in the comments. I try to get to them really quick, and actually it's where I get some of the ideas for my videos as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.